Rolling. Oriole. Okay, here we go. It's the opening match of the Whitehorse Club 8-Ball Singles Championship. This is a huge match. Sitting on my left in the commentary box is Mr. Jamie Stevens, solid himself. How are you, Jamie?
I'm very good, thanks, Greg. I am looking forward to this opening match. I cannot believe these two have drawn each other first round, given the history of the brothers.
Yeah, that's right. It is one of those little synchronicities in I don't know, time or something. It's Mark Robertson facing off against James Mifsud. So a lot of snooker blood in the family, Jamie.
Yes, obviously anybody that even follows the game knows Neil's definitely a world level player, and Steve Mifsud as well. No slouch on the snooker table. Knocks in multiple centuries. I think he's knocked in a 147 as well. So
that's right.
To take nothing away from these guys though, they definitely know how to play 8-ball. Robbo, I think, is currently ranked #1 in Australia in the rankings. James doesn't actually get on the ranking circuit, but that doesn't mean he can't pop balls.
No, don't worry about James Mifsud. He can pop balls plenty fine. I think we saw some beautiful work by him in the Anzac tournament, where he made some beautiful outs and went very deep into the tournament. So Mark Robertson breaking off here. This is going to be a huge match, folks. It's a best of 5 match, race to 3. So every ball counts here, Jamie.
Yes, and Robbo's actually not going to be happy with that break.
Now, one of the beautiful things about watching James Mifsud play, he's traditionally a snooker player, a champion in every respect in snooker, just absolutely brilliant player. Now, on the pool table, this bloke just goes for everything and gets it.
It will be interesting what he does here, because yellows look really good because he's got a couple of balls over the pocket, but reds are a little more open. There's only one sort of problem, red, and it's not that hard. But
no, he's opted yellows. Oh, he's got a reasonably good result there, Jamie.
No, he's played a good cannon there. He's either going to just stun this in. He might elect to attack early and play the double in the centre, or he'll just work to get behind the yellow so he can take it down the cushion a little later on. He's opted for the latter.
Yeah, if I know James, he'll definitely attack. He'll be looking to pot out every single shot. You will not see a safety played all game by this bloke.
Yeah, these tables as well, sent by JR. They encourage potting balls. They're quite generous and open, and we should see a lot of really attacking pool here on these tables.
So a good little start here by James. Probably really that ball that you were talking about near that he's just tried to land on there.
Yeah, he hasn't played that well.
Still got an option here.
See, I think if he had to just not run through so far and try to get right behind, he could have played a nice easy double. He would have been guaranteed position.
So playing that into the corner. Now he'll be looking to screw back off this. Do you think the face card double here is maybe even an option, Jamie?
It just depends. It's hard to tell if he can actually get a bit of work off this and draw not so straight. If he can get onto the side cushion, he might just take the long red down the cushion. The long yellow down the cushion.
Yeah.
It's really difficult to tell from the overhead how straight he is. If he's just got a little bit of off the cushion, he'll be able to get back. Oh, he had heaps.
Look at that. Look how much action he got off that. Beautiful.
But he's still, I don't think he'd be 100% happy with that. Probably a bit too much right-hand side. He would have liked to have been straighter on this yellow. So
he'll be cutting this down the rail. The right will be travelling back towards the lower end as you look at the overhead. Back towards himself.
He might take the double on because he's going to have to hit this pretty hard to get the position on the black.
Okay, looks like he is taking the double on. Went for it.
That's actually straightened up a little bit too, but he hasn't hit it well.
Oh, well, that's not too bad a result in the grand scheme of things. That yellow's covered that red quite nicely for James. I mean, that would really be the only thing that would be saving him at the moment. It really depends on Mark's ability to get that red out now.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see Robbo trying to pot out here. He knows that there's no danger of James potting this ball if he puts a white ball in a pretty good position.
He really only needs to touch that yellow for the red to go in, so that would be a foul in Mark's favour.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't think Robbo's going to try and pot this. Yeah, what he's done there is he's just brought a ball into play. If he pots this, now he'll attack.
Oh.
He could have taken the ball up on the inside.
Lovely snooker.
James is in a lot of trouble now. He's probably got a total. It's hard to tell, but I don't know if he's asked for the total yet. But he's going to have to play it dead weight if he has got one. What Robbo's done is he's eliminated the option for James to come off the back cushion and break the yellow out and try and get some kind of result.
It's a beautiful little snooker here, actually. There's not too many options here for James that don't really leave Robbo the easy out. I mean, Robbo's really in the box seat here.
Yeah, and James playing probably the right shot, just pot the red over the pocket. That's all he really can do at the moment.
It's a lovely little shot from James. He's left him really nothing.
I don't think Rob will have too much trouble with this opening ball in the centre. This ball here is the game, actually. If he's got a couple of options, I think he'll try and get behind one of the balls near the bulk line and just play it off the red. Probably the one that's at the top of the overhead. Just flick it off the red and then everything's open.
So here we go, Mark Robertson cutting into the centre pocket.
It's a good opener. He's actually got plenty of options. I've just seen another one. The red that's near the black, he can get behind that, play it onto the yellow and red, and the red will just nicely go to the bottom of the cushion, and he'll have another probably easy out. Yeah,
it looks like it's going to be all Mark here in the first frame. That red and yellow combination, though it's a little bit annoying. Mark's got 2 shots, and I can't see him really. I think that pots cleanly as a plant, so he only really needs to hit a red onto it or play a billiard onto it with a white.
Yeah, not sure. I'd personally be playing the other ball first, then this one, getting an angle on the ball in the middle and running through to play the shot I said earlier.
Yep.
I've always played this shot that he's actually gone for the shot that I talked about earlier.
Yeah, here we go. So you're right here. Your first call was correct, Jamie. He's looking to play this cannon now.
He'll play it off. He'll actually hit the red onto the top side of the yellow as you look on the overhead. That way it'll just put the other red in and it will clear the yellow to the bottom cushion. There it is. That's perfect.
Lovely shot by Mark Robertson. Look at that. Absolutely perfect.
And that was really the hard work done. There should be no mistakes now. Would have liked to have come a little bit further on that, but still don't think he'll have any problems with 2 shots.
It's an interesting ball to choose first. I mean, with 2 shots in hand, he can't really mess up here, but just...
I think he may have been snookered on the other ball, which is why he just made sure he held the white.
Okay.
Don't know how many times I've seen this position where, believe it or not, under pressure, people have failed the pot out, but Robbo's such a good cure, so he's not going to fail. He's just walking around the table, double-checking himself, making sure everything's how they should be.
You're absolutely right, though, Jamie. This is the sort of situation I make like lower division players practice all the time. You'd be surprised how hard it is to get right. People don't realise how much work they can get off a ball that's sitting right over the hole and how easily things can go wrong. It's really simple. Just put 2 balls over the hole and the black ball on the black spot and see if you can pot out. And you'll be surprised how hard it is.
Yeah, I think when the balls are really deep in the pocket, they're not as easy to get position around the table as what they were if they were out a little bit. So, but this is no problems for Robbo.
And he goes 1-0 up here in the opening frame of the 2008 Whitehorse Club 8-Ball Singles Championship.